Howdy, howdy, howdy. Skibby Simon here again. I just came across something. I was cleaning up and I found this old flyer from the Comedy Store, as you can see right there. It's for Rudy Ray Moore, Dolomite. He returned to the Comedy Store, but that's not what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the back of it, where it says Chris Rock next, and then it's autographed by Chris Rock. I love Chris Rock. I absolutely adore Chris Rock. I've been a fan of his forever. Oh my god, I loved him in the movie I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. How much for order ribs? Oh my god. I rewound that scene a billion fucking times. That was one of the funniest fucking scenes I've ever seen in my life. Wait, what movie was it? I'm Gonna Get You Sucker? Yeah, it was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. But, great movie, by the way. Go out and watch I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. Such a great movie. But needless to say, so this is says Chris Rock up next, and so I hosted the Comedy Store open mic for 5 years. And what's great about the Comedy Store open mic is you get to meet a lot of people, you get to bring up a lot of performers, and you get to see what their idea of comedy is, because that's what comedy is. It's the idea of the individual and what they believe is funny. So, with that being said, there was one night when I was hosting, and I hosted the entire open mic, and at the end of the open mic, the MC, me, would get 10 minutes of stage time. So, I was just finished with the open mic, and I think this is around 2004, I think. I could be wrong, but just finished the open mic, and I'm doing my performance. They turn off the lights, because during the open mic they have all the neons on and everything, and the whole room is lit up. But when it's my time to shine, they turn off the lights, give it a different ambiance, shall we say. So I was up on stage doing my act, and then all of a sudden my friend Jason Lucas, who was one of the door guys, brings this message to me while I'm on stage. He just throws it on the table in front of me, and meanwhile he's staring at me the whole time, and he just puts it on the table, and then I pick it up and I look at it, and it says Chris Rock up next. I didn't say that, but that's what it says on here, you know. And I look at him and I go, "So you want me to leave?" And it got a chuckle from the audience, so that was a good sign. So I knew that Chris Rock was up next. Matter of fact, it says so right there, Chris Rock up next. So I knew that Chris Rock was up next, but I knew the audience didn't know Chris Rock was up next. So I pulled some funny out of my butt, and I thanked the audience. I'm like, "Thank you very much, Skippy Simon. I'm Skippy Simon. I have to leave right now because I'm being ushered off stage by some Hollywood hotshot." And I started just completely just going off on this individual without the audience even knowing who the hell it was. And I was saying all this stuff about, like, it kind of sucks. It's like, I'm trying so hard up here as a comic, and then I just get bumped by some, guy who just wants to just, I'm making $25 tonight. $25 hosting, because that's how much I made it as a host. Thank you very much. And I'm like, is any girl gonna fuck me tonight? No. And I just started saying all this stuff. I'm just like, you know what? Like, I just don't get it. I'm like, these guys come in here and act like they own the place. And it's just, and it's like, they have a couple TV credits. They might have been in a movie or something. But I don't know. It's just, it's hard for a person like myself who's trying to make it in the industry, but to keep getting stepped on by other people who already made it. It's kind of a bummer. And so I just peppered up the audience like that for a few more minutes. And I go, you know what? I'm just going to bring him up. You guys, I don't even know if you know who this guy is. He's just, he's been, he's been around for a minute, but I don't know. Please give it up. Please give it up for Chris Rock. And I said it just like that, like Chris Rock. And the place goes ape fucking shit. Ape shit. They are fucking applauding their asses off. They're going bonkers because Chris Rock is up next. And Chris did something to me that night that was amazing. Chris was on stage getting all the accolades and all the applause because he deserves it. He's fucking amazing. And as I'm leaving the room, Chris quiets the entire audience. Like, shh, hey, everybody, shh, can you be quiet for a minute? Shh. Hey, buddy, what's your name? And I'm like, Skippy. And he's like, Skippy? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're funny. Like, you are really funny. And I was like, well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. But this audience won't know because you took my stage time. But I just want to mention one thing, okay? I absolutely adore Chris Rock. He is one of the nicest people, especially if you're a comedian, because like a lot of comedians when they make it, they're total dicks. Like Chappelle. Like when Chappelle, like I saw Chappelle before the pandemic completely destroy these open micers night because he came in early at the Comedy Store and just took all their stage time. Don't give a fuck. It's all about him. You know? Rogan's the same way. Just like, I don't even want to talk about Rogan. I'm fucking sick of him. But the one thing I love about Chris Rock is he respects other comedians. So thank you, Chris Rock, for that. I mean, Chris will come in. He's one of the biggest names in stand-up ever. But he won't do more than 30 minutes. Just because, and I've heard him say this, I don't want to disrespect the other comedians. I know what it's like to be bumped. He didn't forget where he came from. And that's what I love about Chris. And also what I love about Chris is I chased after him. And I said, Chris, I never, ever, ever, ever do this. But tonight was amazing. Would you sign this for me? And yeah, that's what he did. Thank you, Chris Rock. Thank you for all the years of stand-up. Thank you for being a good person. And thanks for stealing my stage time. I love you. You're fucking awesome, Chris. And all I gotta say is just keep up the great work. You're fucking amazing. So, yeah. So that's my little story about a little Dolomite flyer that I found that had this little message on it. He said, "You're funny." I got more stories to tell. I'll start telling some more of my neat stories from the store and otherwise, because I got some neat stories. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that one. I'm Skippy Simon. You're awesome. Take care. Be great. Thank you.